Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah. Young, black, and gifted. We do it for the culture.
This is the Young, Black, and Gifted podcast, and I am your faithful, dedicated host, Underrated, and I'm back. I know I say that a lot, but listen, you're going to see a pattern here, and we're going to get to a lot of things here, man. But I'm back again, and I'm back with these guys, these young men. These are recurring guests here on the Young, Black, and Gifted podcast. If you don't understand or know the history, all you got to do is just go back and check it, and it'll make perfect sense as to why we're here today. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of talking. You know, I'm going to just let the young fellas get into it, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Who we got here today?
Flash.
Okay. And Flash, tell the people your team and your position and also your jersey number.
My team is the show.
Okay.
I play linebacker and running back, and my number is 5.
My man. And who else we got up there?
Lil Dev.
Okay. And what about you, your team, your number, and positions? Let them know.
Loving you Blackhawks, the money team, and I wear number 1. Play running back, linebacker, and love the spot.
Word. Like I said, if they do their research, then they know. But for the people who may not know, because it might be some people out there, we want to make sure that they informed, man. But like I said, I had the opportunity to sit down with these young fellas before, even their father. And I'm just thrilled again to have them back here doing another update. The last time they were here was back in March. They talked about what their goals were, and I just want to brush up with them, and we're gonna see how that played out for them. But before we get into any of that, fellas, let's talk about school, man. How's school going? What's school looking like for y'all?
Great.
My man. Okay. The last time y'all was here, y'all was talking about honor roll. We keeping that up, or like how that's looking for us?
Yes.
For sure.
My man. That's what's up, man. Again, like I said, I'm going to do a better job at making sure I establish that within our conversations. Because again, you guys know, but I also want the other kids, the other players that are watching this to understand that the further we go down this road, the more we accomplish, the more those academics and that education is going to become. So I want to start. We're going to start with that because that's important. Number one. So talk to me about some of the before we move on to the football. What's some of your favorite subjects? The last time we was here, I believe for Flash it was math, and you was just saying honor roll. For you, Dev, I remember you were saying that you like the reading aspect of things and writing and all that stuff. So I know you guys have gotten a little older. So tell me about some of the things that you're enjoying in school thus far this year.
Math, reading, and art.
My man. Okay, that's what's up, Flash.
Now I just like science and gym.
Science a good joint too. And what grades are y'all in? Excuse me. What grades are you guys in now?
4th.
I'm at 6.
Okay. And I want to ask you, Dev, that hold on, I think I lost. All right, there y'all go. My fault. I want to ask you, Dev, 6th grade, is that elementary school or middle school for you?
Middle school.
Okay. All right, cool. Again, I had some other young fellas on here and I asked them because when I was in the 6th grade, that was our last year of elementary school. But I see you guys are in middle school, which is the beginning of, young manhood. So, okay. So, I just want to talk about this. Would you say, has the balance of maintaining your academics, you guys are on the honor roll, you fully engaged in school, and you guys are also fully engaged in your football careers. Has the balance of the two, has it been easy, or would you say it's been challenging for you?
Easy.
Okay. It's easy to balance. So you feel like you've had a good easy job at, doing school, doing homework, and then also making sure you make time for your sports. It's been easy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Word. That's what's. I mean, it would make sense though. What about you, Dev?
Same thing.
Okay. Cool. So let's get into the season, man. I know a lot of things have transpired this year. And I just want you guys to tell me. And I'll just feed off of that. I know a lot of stuff has gone on since the last time we were here. You guys set the goals for yourselves, and I just want to talk about some of those things. So let's start with you, Flash. Right. So with you, Flash, I know you couple of different things happened for you during the season, and you ultimately ended up playing for the show. So talk to me a little bit about that. Like how has that been for you? What is having the opportunity to play for the show? How has that been for you?
My experience was good. Ever since I've been playing football, I won a championship. But my dream is to win the national championship.
My man.
Whatever team I go to, I'm gonna help them win the national championship. And ever since I came in Florida, I came back to work.
Clear cut. And I want to tell you this, Flash. Like, yes, knowing your goals and say them out loud. Make sure you say them to yourself. Say them to other people. You know, that's where it starts. And then we get into the putting in the work and stuff. But I love the confidence and I love the clear cut vision, like tunnel vision on what the goal is for you. So let me ask you this. So going to a new team, how was it for you getting like how did your teammates accept you when you came in to your team, being as though you were new?
It was great.
Mm-hmm. They accepted you well?
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously you say you want the national championship, you know. Outside of that, right, what would you say the best moment of the year was for you?
Championship.
Okay. And talk to me a little bit about it, because I didn't get a chance to make it out to any of you guys' games this year, but I did keep in close contact with your father and him just keeping me updated and sending me highlights and stuff. But I didn't get a chance to make it to none of your games. So just talk to me a little bit about your experience this season. Like even with some of the games, talk to me about it.
In the championship, we won 7-0.
It was tough?
Yeah.
Was it a battle? It was a battle? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How was that game won? At what point did you guys score your touchdown?
Second quarter.
Okay. And then after that, it was just a defensive battle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got the championship. And then after that was the league championship, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, we're gonna definitely talk with Dev and his experiences, but I always think about you, Flash, because you're the younger brother. So I want you to remain not only focused but patient. Your time is coming. Trust me. You put the work in, and the results are going to play out. And I know that you guys talk about it all the time, not only with each other. You talk about it with your father. But it's coming, bro. You know what I mean? You put the work in, so it's definitely gonna pay off, man. So salute to you and keep up the great work. You hear me?
Thank you.
No problem, man. So Lil Dev, man. I had to catch this. Oh, let's hold on. Come on. What's that? What's that right there? What's that on that? Okay, all right. You're a hard guy to get in touch with, man. I had to listen. I call your dad. He had me on hold for an hour because he answered another phone calls, man. You the man of the hour right now, man. So talk to me. So I clearly, for you guys, you can see we got that national championship. He brought that thing home, as you can see. So just walk me through it, man. Talk to me. The last time you guys were here, even if you see some of the promo videos I've been using on Instagram, the goal is clear, kind of like Flash at this moment, right? Clear cut. This is my goal. This is what I've been doing, and this is what my dream is. This is what we're working towards. That was you last year, and here we are today. So, talk to me about your experience, man. What that was like for you being able to finally to get that national championship.
Well, my experience was good. Any team you stay with, you gotta stay with them. Stick with them.
And these guys, this team that you have, this is pretty much your team from last year, correct? Word. So let me ask you this: was there any tough part of the season for you guys? Or were you guys just steamrolling everything?
No, we had to go down Georgia to play the number one team. Okay. But not only not number one, they got knocked out in battle. So.
Okay. And that was the Lambeau team, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I did notice that. I just, your dad helps keep me gives me a lot of the information about things on the national level. But I did notice that Lambeau was over. They was playing in the battle and they wasn't playing in the national championship with you guys. So tell me, Dev, what was because again, like I said, a lot of the games were blowouts. So that consisted of you guys doing everything that your coaches laid out for you. But talk to me about what some of your favorite parts of the season was. Outside of winning the championship, or even if you want to say winning the championship, just tell me, because I didn't get a chance, and maybe not everybody got a chance to experience it. So talk to me about it. What were some of your favorite parts of the season?
Well, every time we was down Florida the day before the game, the whole team would go out to eat and stuff like that.
Being with your fellas, being with your team. Would you consider, even though I know you come from you have a family of your own, would you consider like your teammates, would you consider you guys like brothers?
For sure.
Word. That's one thing I noticed about you when I did the last one with you down at the Cowan Field. You made it a point to not only shout out your coaches, but you shouted out your team. You shouted out your line. And I think that's a great trait to have, because even in being a star, you make it a point to give everybody their flowers, and you understand that if my linemen don't do their job, if they ain't in tip top shape, that's gonna make my job harder. So I like the fact that you're able to focus, not only focus on your job, get it done, and perform at a high level, but you also keep focus on your people that you do it with, on your team. So what else questions do I have? Tell me this, Lil Dev. How was it, this year? And me and your dad had an opportunity to talk about this, but how was it being, obviously you have him as a father, obviously you got him as a trainer, but how was it having your dad on the coaching staff this year? How was that for you?
Well, it was good. Just listen.
Regular stuff, the stuff that you normally do, right? It's just regular. This guy, I like these guys, man. They cool because none of this stuff is new to them. It's just regular everyday stuff, man. I love that for y'all. And the goal, again, I want to pinpoint that the goal was the Nationals, and the fact that you guys accomplished that, I think, is a great thing. Like, how is that feeling for you, Lil Dev? The fact that you laid the goal out and you accomplished everything that you set out to do. How does that feel?
That feeling was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good.
Word. And talk to me about that. I pretty much seen you get all the championships. I seen you get the MVPs, but talk to me about the Nationals MVP. How was that? I know that one was special, right? Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, that was one of my goals. I've been working hard ever since to go to a natty, and I finally got one. 2023, and I got the MVP.
Word. That's a good job, man. And I love, again, shout out to your team, because they supported you. They helped. And they supported you. So I think that's a great formula for you guys to have. Obviously, I know we moving up this year, so this next season will be 12-10. You correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, word. That's what's up. So I just want to make sure I'm staying within it. So again, congratulations, Lil Dev. And I know we going at it again this year, right? Talk to me. This one is for both of y'all. Talk to me about some of the improvements, some of the things you worked on during the off season, or just during your training with your dad. Talk to me about some of the things in your game that you worked on, or just period, just being a young man. What are some of the things that you noticed have improved in your game from last season to this season?
Running the ball and tackling.
Me, speed.
Okay, so I'll share two things with y'all. So earlier this year, this might have been like at the end of like spring season, your dad sent me some highlights, and I didn't believe that. I was telling you, I said, this for you, Flash, and then I'm gonna tell you what I say about you, Devon. I said, yo, that's like a mini man inside of the uniform. The way that you maneuver your awareness on the field, and I'm talking about defensively right here, Flash, your awareness on the field, your ability to stick with the play, your ability to seek out, to hawk the ball, I think is way advanced than many kids your age, and I think that's also a testament to the hard work that you put in. You follow me? But yeah, when I saw those highlights, I was like, wow. I said, that's Flash. I said, it's no way in the world that's the same young guy that I had on sitting there on the set of the Young Black and Gifted, and he out there like a madman on the field. Yeah, so that was one of the first things I noticed, and then I also noticed your running game too. When the highlights came out with you at the show, it was like levels ahead of the competition. You follow me? So I just wanted to point that out for you, and then give you your flowers for that, and just again tell you to keep up the hard work, because I could definitely see it paying off. I'll share with you, Devon, like one of the things, and I told this about your dad. I said, Devon is very disciplined in his approach to the game. It's like he does, and aware also. I said it's like he does exactly what is necessary of him in that moment. Nothing more, nothing less. You could do more. You could run over the entire team, but my thing is you have such a level of discipline and awareness that you carry on the football field. And I can even notice it just in watching your highlights. So when you say your speed, I pointed this out to your dad. I said, even in you being fast, it's like you're not burning yourself out trying to show that I'm way faster than you. You just run fast enough just to not get caught. And I think that's like a great level of discipline for any player to have. It's like you're well rounded, and you manage the game well. You follow me? And I think it's only going to get greater the more and more you play. So, but again, that speaks to the work that you guys have put in throughout the years. Just stick with it, man. What else do I got here? So one of the things I noticed is, again, we played spring ball and then we played fall ball. So now we're going into the actual off season, right? What are some of you guys' plans for the off season? Any activities you guys doing outside of football, or are we getting right back? What you guys got lined up for this off season?
Train.
Me training, playing the game. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, and I mean, I know that training is a given. I feel like training is a lifestyle. Your dad got it in one of his captions and one of his headlines on the Instagram. It's a lifestyle. So I know that training just come along. That's nothing, because that's pretty much what you guys do. But again, I wanted to give you guys your flowers, bring you guys back, and congratulate you guys on a great season. Bringing the natty home. Flash, I tell you, man, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that, man. And do this for me, guys. Because I think this is something that I might have skipped over. But I want you. You guys are the Morton Brothers, and I really want to highlight what that's like for you guys. So tell me, Dev, like, just tell me what are some of the things that you noticed about Flash this season? Whether it was something he got better at, or something that he did in the game, or just something you noticed about him just being your little brother, that you might see him growing up in the area. Tell me something about him that you've noticed throughout this time frame.
Well, the time when he was in a Super Bowl, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He saw the team shift over. He got the ball to that side. He cut back and scored.
Big body. Okay, my man. Word. And and another thing, I just, again, in Flash, I'm gonna allow you to go too. But I think it's a great thing that you guys can feed off of each other's energy. You know, that Lil Dev, you motivate him, and I'm pretty sure he motivates you in ways, and he can feed off of your energy. He sees the success, and I'm gonna let him talk about it, but I can only imagine how that makes him feel, and even how that motivates him. So again, we talked about that on some of the. One of the things you said the last time is that he gives you competition, right? That he's like tough, and he pushes you sometimes. Like he's striving to meet that goal that you've set for him. You know what I mean? And I think it's a wonderful thing that you guys have that chemistry amongst yourselves as brothers, because it's important. So you tell me, Flash, what are some of the what did you notice? What's maybe some of your favorite parts about watching your brother this year, or just something that you've noticed about him? What would you say about your brother?
He kept going. until you got a national championship.
Word. Even if you fell short, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it come with wins and the losses. It come with being bosses. You feel me? It's gonna happen. You know, but you keep pushing, right?
Yeah.
Word. So let me ask you this, Flash. How did seeing your brother accomplish the things that he accomplished this year, like how did that make you feel?
Great.
It let you know it made you happy for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it helps you know, and I assume that it lets you know that you can do it also, right?
Yeah.
It made everything crystal clear for you, right?
Yeah.
Word. And listen, I'm watching. I already know you're gonna get there, Flash. And Dev, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it again too. So you guys, as long as you guys stay focused, you guys accomplish whatever you want to out there, man. And again, I'm just happy. I'm just thrilled that I was able to have the opportunity to witness it and to sit down with you guys. Before we go, right? Any shout outs? Any shout outs for you guys? Yeah, let's hear it.
Shout out my O-line, the backs that been blocking for me, and the wide receivers, and my coaches, and my mom, my sisters, and my dad telling me to
Word,
stay in school.
word, the whole shebang. Word. What you got, Flash? You got any shout outs?
My linebackers, my D-line, my dad, my coaches, and my mom and my sisters.
Word. How was that? Let me ask you this, guys. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about mom and your sisters a little bit. So how is that? How do they respond to you guys when you guys do great? When you whether it's just winning a regular game, winning the championship? How does your mom and your sisters respond to that for you guys? Like how do they respond to it? Go ahead. You want to go, Flash?
When I
Go
feel
ahead.
down on myself, my mom and my sisters pick me up.
As they should. And do it work? Do it
Yes.
work? Word. That's what's up, man. What about you, Dev? Like, how does it make you feel like having your mom and your sisters as part of your support system?
Good.
Okay. Are they motivating to you too?
Yeah.
Word. That's what's up, man. And I love this for y'all because you guys you guys have goals for yourselves, and not only are you setting goals for yourselves, you're getting the opportunity to experience what it feels like to not only set the goal but to accomplish it, and it's making you even more hungry. It's making you push and want for more. And I love it. I love the opportunity to be able to see it come full circle for y'all. Did I miss anything, guys? I know I talk a lot, but that's just my spiel. Did I miss anything? Is there anything else you guys want to say that I might not have touched on? This is y'all show, man. What y'all got?
We gonna keep working, and I'm gonna get another natty, and I'm gonna push on to get a natty.
My man, okay. I believe you. All right.
And do my job.
Okay. Word. All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Morton Brothers. That was our little update. Let you guys know some of the stuff that was going on throughout the course of the season. And since the last time I had these guys on, and trust me, they will be back. This is just what we do. Again, I'm proud of you guys. I'm thrilled to see you guys continue the growth that you guys have made continuously, and to see what I'm excited to see what you guys have in store for the future. Shout out to your father, to your family, your support system for keeping you guys focused. And we gonna be back, man. We gonna get to that. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Morton Brothers, and I'll see you guys again soon. All right.
All right.
All right.
Underrated lady.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Underrated lady.
Young, black, and gifted. We do it for the culture.